Welcome back to Fit Really Strong. Today we're doing shoulders. Today we're going to do dumbbell front raises and dumbbell side raises. Two very good, popular exercises right there. We're going to hit the front and side delts. Those are our target muscles today. So since it's season 2, like I said before, cameras is going to keep rolling. You're going to go through my whole set, through the breaks and everything. Season 1, I edited a lot of stuff out, but season 2, you're getting everything, all my bleeps and blunders, everything. And I'm going to try to make it quick, try to keep my rest times a little short so we can make these videos a little shorter, because lately it's been like a half hour or more. So let's go ahead and start doing this. We're going to do front raises first. I already did a warm up. On these exercises, front raises and side raises, you don't necessarily need to go too heavy. So I'm going to start off with 25s. Let me go ahead and get these. Once again, it's like 2:30 in the morning here at my gym, and there's still about 15 people here. So you might see some people walking in between my sets, but hey, it is what it is. Now, since I'm going to have to go through a whole bunch of different dumbbells, I don't have everything set up. I'm going to have to walk off a set every once in a while to grab my dumbbells. Now, my first set, I'm going to try to get 15. That's my target. Target rep is 15. Now, once again, this is targeting your front deltoid. Remember, this is not a race. Take your time. Unless you're pressed for time, there's no reason to really go fast. Have controlled movements, up and down. Try to get the up and the negative going down. And also, when you do these, when you come up, try not to bring it like this. Bring it straight up. Straight up. Don't do the tilting thing, because that will put emphasis on different muscles. Set 1, 15. I believe that was 15. Now, front raises, your target muscle is going to be your front delt, right here. Now, basically every exercise is going to have a target muscle. Like this one is the front delt, but it does work secondary muscles, which is not important. Like targets your front delt. It might hit your side delt a little bit, and maybe even your trapezius, but that's not your target. So focus on doing good form, keeping your arms straight, not tilted in like that. That way you hit that target muscle. Really good exercise. This is definitely in my routine every shoulder day. Whether it's dumbbells or cables or machine, I always have front delt. The front raises in my routine. So, like I said, you don't really have to go heavy with this exercise. Me personally, if I go too heavy with this and the side raises, I end up hurting or straining that muscle. So I try to take it easy. My body tells me, nah, don't try to overdo it. So let's go ahead and get to set 2. It's going to be 12 reps. I'm going to go up to 30 pounds. All right. See, sometimes I catch myself going really fast and remind myself to slow down. I'm in no rush. 10. Now, when I do my videos, I keep it real. I know everybody doesn't watch all my videos, so I'm going to do a lot of repeating, because some videos I put out some good information, and a lot of people don't watch those videos for some reason, whether it's the exercise, the target muscle exercise, or whatever what it may be. So I'm going to keep saying things. Now, when I pick these weights are good for me. When you do your exercises, if you're just beginning, do what's good for you. Don't overdo it. Because I see a lot of people, they come in here and they have bad form because they're doing too much weight. Go light. Practice good form first. Like I said before in my videos, good form helps you hit that target muscle, and it helps prevent injuries. Do things right. That way you're not throwing your back out by trying to swing things and stuff like that. Just do it right. Just go light. You'll get stronger. Start off light and gradually go heavier. And you'll get it right. You'll get stronger. Be careful. You don't want an injury. You know, I've spent years working out and I have a lot of injuries, and the worst one is my back. Keeps me from doing a lot of leg exercises, and I regret it. You know, the way I was working out before. I was going really heavy with everything, and now I'm hurt because of it. So I'm trying to pass it on to you. Take it easy. Take it easy. And if you have to wear a weight belt, wear a weight belt. Wear whatever. I wear this every day. I probably don't need to, but I used to have tennis elbow, forearm problems, so I just put it on every time. Every time. I don't want to not use it one day and I end up hurting myself. So, all right. I'm going to try to cut my break time short. I'm going to go up to 35 pounds. My target reps for this set will be 10. Let's go ahead and do this. Good set. Good set. I got my 10. Didn't need to do any more, but I don't like doing any less. Another thing, that was set 3. Set 1, I did 15 reps. Set 2, I did 12 reps. I did 15 reps with 25 pounds. Set 2, I went to 30 pounds and did 12 reps. Set 3, I went to 35 pounds, did 10 reps. Set 4, I'm going to go to 40 pounds and get 8 reps. Now, there's different ways to work out. I mentioned this before. Most common is you have your weightlifters and you have your bodybuilders. Now, don't get me wrong, you have your cross trainers, you have people working out for injuries and other things. But basic 2, weightlifters, bodybuilders. Now, weightlifters will come in here and go heavy on every exercise, every set. Their whole goal is basically to get stronger. Now, weightlifters, they do the necessary weight to go ahead and tear that muscle, to cause hypertrophy. That way they can build that muscle. So bodybuilding is more of trying to build the muscle for show, you know, so you can see it and look good. That's what I like. But I do my exercise, my routine that I do, I suggest it. I'm not pushing it on nobody, but it's a really good exercise. It is a mix, I would say a mix between weightlifting and bodybuilding, because I go heavy on my last set, and I do also do a lot of reps. Bodybuilding, you do more reps, lighter weight. Uh, so I do like a mix of both. I get my 4 to 5 sets in, and I do light, and I also go to heavy, which to me is a really good workout. Like I said, you get the best of both worlds. You go heavy, you're ripping that muscle, causing that hypertrophy, and you're doing a lot of reps trying to cut that muscle up too. So I like this workout. I'm suggesting it because you'll see bodybuilders. No, I'm not even gonna say bodybuilders. You'll see, let's see, social media workout people, guys, women that look good, already have the muscles cut up, and they tell you to do 4 sets of 15. Well, they tell you to do that because that's what they do now, because they're already cut up and big. Now they're just doing that to cut up even more. But if you're trying to build muscle, you need to go a little heavier. You need to go ahead and pump that weight and build that muscle. To me, this exercise right here, this routine of mine, to me is the fastest way, most effective way to start growing muscle and seeing it in a good way. Don't get me wrong, you have to eat right. You have to make sure you get your protein intake, take supplements, your recovery, your protein, your glucosamine, your amino acids, stuff like that, over-the-counter stuff. It's a whole lot to the bodybuilding way. And that's what I'm leaning towards, the bodybuilding way, because I want to look good. I don't want to look like a big mass monster, with no cuts or anything. I like to be a little smaller and more cut. So hold on, let me go ahead and get this last set in. I'm only going to do 4. I don't drop set on this for some reason. I'm going to do 4 and then move on to the next exercise. So I'm going up to 40 pounds now. I know I say this stuff on every video, and I do it because, like I said, not everybody watches all the videos. I want to make sure I get this information out. This is my workout, what I suggest to do, because you'll have people that, hey, I do a different workout and it works good for me. Well, great, But this is what I'm trying to push out because it's a good workout and it's very effective. All right, last set, going for 8. 8. Good set. Now, when you do these, you don't have to go all the way up here. I remember if you watch the old Arnold videos or the old school people, they used to come way up here. You don't have to do that. All you have to do is come shoulder level, shoulder height. But yeah, that's the way I do things. It's very effective. A lot of people do the same kind of routine, and the people I've suggested to do this routine love it. Once I switched from the weightlifting routines I used to do, heavy, now my shoulders hurt, my elbows hurt, and moved over to the bodybuilding. It's a big difference to me at least. I mean, I feel better. I still have the problems with my joints and stuff from going the weightlifting part, but now I see more definition. I feel better. I look better. It's a good workout. Very effective. I mean, trust me. Everybody wants to see a video where somebody's going to tell them, hey, do this exercise or this routine for a month and you're going to look amazing. Well, guess what? I don't care what routine you do. It's not going to happen in a month. There's no miracle routine. There's no miracle exercise to do to make anything pop out that fast unless you're doing steroids. And even with steroids, it takes time. You still got to work hard. But it takes time. People want fast results. I want fast results, but it doesn't happen. takes time. It's going to take more than days, more than months. It's going to take a lot of time. And people don't want to hear that. They want to, hey, what can I do to get something real fast? I can't tell you anything. If I knew, I'd be doing it too. So don't let people fool you with these videos saying, hey, get big shoulders in 2 weeks. Nah, it ain't gonna happen. What they're doing is they're tricking you. You might get a good pump. Come in, you ever notice that? You come in, you work out hard, and you got a good pump. You're looking in the mirror, like, man, I look good. You go home the next day, and you done shrivel back to what you were before. That's all it is, trickery. They tell you that stuff. So now we're gonna move on to side raises. Now side raises is gonna hit your side delts, your lateral delts right here. Now this, when you get these going, it rounds off your shoulders. It looks really good. That's your primary target, your lateral head right here. Don't get me wrong, you're also gonna hit your front head as a secondary and your traps as a secondary, but that's not important. The target is your lateral head right here. So I'm gonna start off with 25 again, and I'm gonna go for 15 reps. Actually, what I'm gonna do is start with 20, because I know if I go to 40, I'm gonna end up straining my muscle. So I'm gonna start with 20s. Now, if you've seen my videos the first season, you already know how to do this. Now, here is a tip, a secret. It ain't really a secret. A lot of people will use their hand to pull it up, just like that. You know, like that. No, the most effective way, actually, I forgot to tell you, on the front laterals, you can do it this way. And you also see people doing it like this. Now, when you do it like this, the neutral grip, like this, it still works it. But this is more effective. This isolates that front head more. So if you want to know which one is best, this way is more effective, doing it like that. The front way, with your palms facing down. Because you'll see people do it like this, which is, it's more of a comfort thing. But if you want it more effective, the most effective way, palms down. Now, back to side raises. You'll see people lift it like this, using their hand to pull it up. Well, that's not exactly the right way to do it. Now, when you do that, when you use your hands to pull it up, you're using more of your front delts and your traps. So you're basically not using side delts like you want to. Now, the best way to do it is use your elbows. Come up with your elbows. It sounds weird. Come up with your elbows first. You see? Bring that bend that elbow and bring it up. You use your elbow to bring it up. Just like this. And your elbows should be higher than your wrist or your hands. So when you come up, it's going to be like that. Most effective way right there. So, first set, 15. Remember, use your elbows to come up. Sounds weird, but once you start doing it, you'll be like, yeah, I feel that. Now, let's go. And have it in front of you some. If you see my season 1, you know how to do these exercises. So let's go ahead. Lead with your elbows. "15 reps. If you think about it, most of the machines that they have for side laterals, you have a pad here and a pad here, and you're putting your arms under it like this. You're not even using your hands, so you're coming up like this, just like I'm showing you with your elbows, not even using your hands. So think about that. That is the most effective way, coming up with your elbows. So when you do these, Lead with your elbows. Come up with your elbows. You're not even using your hands. You're just holding the weight with your hands. So, most effective way. And once again, I'm trying to cut my break times a little shorter. Through science, the best break times is in between 30 and 90 seconds. So half a minute to a minute and a half. So I try to keep it short, but I end up talking. I try to get this information out. Me personally, most exercise, I hit my routine is hard. I do a weight that when I do 12 reps, I'm barely getting my 12 reps. Perfect set. When I get to 10, I'm struggling on those last two. That's a perfect set. So when I get done, I'm tired. So I probably take about 2 to 3 minutes, not a half a minute to a minute and a half. But most people like to do 45 seconds. I'm gonna try to cut it down because this, with me taking so long, it makes the video a little longer. So I'm gonna try to go ahead and keep these short. So I'm gonna go ahead and do set 2 with 25s, 12 reps. Excuse me if it seems like I'm rushing, just that I'm trying to make these videos a little shorter because they are kind of long. I had somebody hit me up say, good video, just a little long. Hey, I try to get all that information out. So, all right, lead with the elbows. All right, that was set 2. 12 reps. And I tend to check my video, the camera every once in a while. Because one time, my microphone went dead on me. And I didn't even know it. This is the season 1. And I did, about half a video with no audio. And I didn't realize it until I saw the light blinking on my audio thing underneath. I was like, son of a. So now I keep an eye on that because I had to go back and do all that again. So, yeah. Try to get your rest periods. Make sure you get your protein intake, use your supplements, and make sure you rest. I try to do Monday through Friday and rest the weekends. Rest on the weekends. Except for today on Saturday nights when I do my YouTube video. But rest is very important. That gives you time, your muscles time to heal and grow. The funny part is, sometimes I'll take a week off. Body's exhausted. My body just tells me, hey, you need some time off. So I listen. I take a week off. When I come back, people are like, man, you look bigger. What have you been doing? Dude, I just took a week off so I can rest. And what happened is my body had time to heal and grow. So I come back looking bigger, which sounds weird, but it does. Every time I do it, everybody's like, man, what you do? Let my body grow, let heal and grow. So set 3, we're gonna do 35 pounds, 10 reps. All right. All right, lead with your elbows. Now, it's okay if you come up shoulder height. Sometimes you're not. You're gonna come like right here. Same thing. It's going to both ways are going to work, especially when you're doing it with your elbows. So good exercises right here. Once again, side raises. It's going to hit your lateral head, your side head right here. Now this side head, when you get it growing, it's just going to look like a ball over here. You're going to have a nice little cap. Looks good. Now also, people are going to dispute whether going heavy is good for them or going really light. My theory, do it the way I'm suggesting. Go heavy. Build that muscle. Not heavy, but the way we're doing it now. Build that muscle. Have it looking good. And if you feel like you're getting too muscular, it's a lot easier to lose it than to gain it. So if you feel like you're getting too muscular, just calm down. Just start going really light. Stop doing the heavy part and just go lighter. And that way it'll just, won't grow as fast. Like I said, it's easier to lose it than to gain it. So if you don't like it, you can take a week off, a couple weeks off, and let it, get small again. But it's a lot harder to grow it, especially when you do lightweight, a lot of reps for the whole set, the whole routine. It's it's going to seem like it takes a lot of time because you need to rip that muscle, tear that muscle, get that hypertrophy. That way it can heal and grow back bigger. Do that light stuff. It's going to take a lot. It's going to take longer. So I do it this way. This is a good routine that I'm suggesting to everybody. It works good. It works great for me. It's worked really good for a lot of people that I've showed it to. And actually, there's already a lot of people that do the same thing. So last set, I'm going to do, what did I do, 20, 25, 30. Oh, I was supposed to do 35s. I skipped 30s. So I'm going to go back to 35. First set was supposed to be 20, 15 reps. Second set, 25, 12 reps. Third set, 30, 10 reps. I actually skipped 30 and went to 35 for some reason. And then last set was supposed to be 35 for 8 reps. But I'll go ahead and do 40s. Remember, do the weight that's comfortable for you. And I don't mean too comfortable. Don't go too light. I've seen people in here and say, I stop when it hurts. No, when it starts hurting, not injury hurt. When it starts hurting, that's the best time. Those are the best reps. It was a female I know. She said, once it starts hurting, I stop. I'm like, don't do that. Those reps right there, those hurting reps, are the ones that's going to help you out the most. All right, last set, 40. Whew. All right, remember, lead with your elbows. Oh, yeah, good set. I'm glad I did that. That's what I mean about pushing yourself. I would have did 35, which I'm used to it. I went to 40. That was a really good set for 8. Push yourself. Push yourself. Nothing comes easy. You know that. Nothing in this world is easy. If you want money, you got to work hard for it. If you want this, you got to work hard for it. It's everything. Just working out is the same way. There's no miracle drug. There's no miracle exercise. You got to work hard for it. And the more time and the commitment you put into it, the better the results you're going to get. You got to push yourself. All right, now I did front raises. Front raises first, which hits your front delts as your primary target. Remember, straight up. Don't curl your hands in like this, straight like this. And that puts more emphasis on that front delt. Really good exercise for front delts. Then we did side raises. Remember, lead with your elbows. Hit your side delts right here, your lateral delts. When you build that, you're going to have that nice ball look right there. It looks excellent. Really good exercise. Now, I just showed you 2 really good exercises for shoulders, but don't get me wrong, there's more exercises to do in your routine. For me, those are 2 exercises I put in my shoulder routine, but I also do at least 3 other exercises. So I also do, I don't do them anymore. Military press is really good, but I don't do it anymore because it hurts my shoulder. I do upright rows, again, for more front delts. I do another set. I do rope pulls for rear delts. I do shrugs for my traps, hitting your shoulders in every direction. That's the best way you're going to build them up. Now, remember that when you structure your workout, these are good ways to do things. At least 4 sets. Sometimes I do 5, but this workout I did 4. Get your reps in, push yourself, go a little heavy, make those reps count. And like I said, this is 2 exercises out of at least 5 that I do. I hit it in every direction. Can't forget your rear delts. When you do your front and sides, you got to do rear delts too. Committed exercise that hits that rear delt specifically as a target muscle. You got to do your traps, your upper traps, your lower traps. I do on my back days, but my upper traps I do shrugs. Just got to put the time in. You got to get those. You got to know how to work that muscle. Like I said, there's more than 2 parts of your muscle. With the shoulders, you have your front, your sides, and your rears. And if you want to add traps to it, yeah, that's what I do. I add traps. So hit it in every direction. Hit it hard. And then when you're done, make sure you get that protein into you to help feed those muscles. Now, that is it for today. Those 2 good exercises. The other exercises I'll show you in future videos. Those are 2 great exercises. Remember, lead with your elbows on the side raises, and don't turn your hands in when you're doing your front raises. Keep them straight. So that is all for today. Until the next time, have a great workout.